Welcome to the online video series presented by Structure Studios. This video will explain how to create outdoor kitchens and fireplaces. It's important to have first watched the basic training series of videos to fully understand all of the techniques used here. Our project is ready for us to add an outdoor kitchen. We'll use the hardscapes and decks stage to get started. In 2D, we'll make sure our snaps and constraints are turned on, including the angle snap, as we'll be drawing simple geometric shapes. We're going to create an L-shaped outdoor kitchen. With the line tool, we'll plot our dimensions. If we know them, we can even type them in using type-in measurements. Once our shape is complete, we'll make sure that it's set to the hardscape setting and set a height of 3 feet. In 3D, we see our 3-foot tall structure, which automatically includes the countertop. The countertop is 3 inches tall, and we can adjust the size and style by adjusting the lip settings in 2D. We can adjust our lip height and choose a style. We can even draw a custom lip style. Simply draw the lip profile you want with the flat side on the left and save to the lip style category in the library. Now with our shape selected, we'll choose the custom option from the drop-down menu and choose to apply the new style found in the library. Back in 3D, we see our custom lip. Our countertop used the last material applied to a hardscape, so we'll head to the material stage and apply something more suiting for an outdoor kitchen. We'll use a granite or whatever material you'd like to use for the countertop. Next, we'll create a bar height countertop for bar stools. First, we'll create the wall to support the bar countertop. Using our drawing tools, we'll create a 6-inch wide shape that goes behind the base of our kitchen. We'll set the lip style to near flush and reduce the size to 1/4 inch, as we don't want to see a visible lip on this portion. We'll set the height of the shape to 4 feet and take a look in 3D. Next, we'll create our countertop. We'll do this in the custom shape stage. Once in custom shapes, we'll use our standard drawing tools to create our bar top. Because we created this as a custom shape, we can adjust all of our settings in 3D. We can either move the countertop where we need it in 3D or set the elevation to 4 feet in the panel. We can also adjust the height or the thickness of the counter. Now that our structure is complete, let's start adding accessories. In the Yard Accessories stage on the Item tab in the library, we'll find Outdoor Kitchens. First, we'll add a grill. We'll pick our favorite and double-click to place it on the countertop. We'll rotate it in 2D and perfect its location in 3D. In 3D, we can use the Move and Rotate tools to put it in place. We'll lower it into the counter and make sure where it needs to be. It's time for us to add some fire. In the library, we'll open the Visual Features category. Once the fire is placed, we can adjust its settings in the menu. We'll put the fire in place and adjust its height and radius. We'll copy and paste our fire to add it to the other side of the grill as well. Next, we'll add a door. We'll choose the size we want and put it in place. We can use Move and Rotate to position it perfectly. If it's not quite big enough, we can use Scale until it's the perfect size. We also want to add a sink to our counter. We'll turn Auto Elevation on, or we can adjust the value in the panel menu. We see the countertop goes right through the middle of our sink. So we'll go back to 2D and draw a hole for our sink to fit into. First, we'll return to the hardscapes and decks stage. For the next step, Pool Studio and Vizterra users will simply draw another hardscape, while VIP 3D users will access the Carve tool. When in Carve mode, we can draw holes inside of shapes we've already created. While in Carve mode, we'll use our Line tool to draw around the sink. If using Pool Studio or Vizterra, draw the same shape just as a hardscape and adjust the height of the new shape to 1 foot lower than the base. In Yard Accessories in 3D, we'll use the Scale tool to make sure the sink fills the area completely. Now it fits perfectly. Using these techniques, we can complete our outdoor kitchen. We can add bar stools, plates, beverages, condiments, a smoker, and additional doors. This is a great-looking kitchen, so let's save it to our library. Since we created our outdoor kitchen in several stages, we'll need to turn on Select Objects from any stage to make sure everything is selectable at once. Now, we'll click Save in the library. Don't forget you can type into any of these fields. We'll create a new type under Outdoor Kitchens called L-Shape Kitchens. We'll name our shape and click OK. Now we have this template to use in any future projects. Next, we'll create the custom fireplace we see here. You can use the techniques we learned in this video to create any unique fireplace design. First, we'll create the base of the fireplace as a hardscape. We'll draw a simple rectangle and set the height to 2 feet. To create the rest of our fireplace, we'll use custom shapes, starting with our firebox. To work in smaller increments, we can adjust our grid size as needed. We can create our firebox either using carve or multiple custom shapes. To use carve, we'll start by drawing a simple rectangle firebox and set the height, or the thickness, to 2 feet 9 inches. Now we want to create a space for the inner hearth, so we'll enter carve mode. We want the hearth to have a 1-foot border on all sides, so we'll carve a hole, leaving the 1-foot border. In 3D, we can see the hole for our hearth, but we want the back of the fireplace to be solid. Back in 2D, we'll modify our hole. We'll double-click on the hole to re-enter carve mode and select the hole. We'll check the box for depth under hole settings and set the value to 2 feet 7 inches, which is 2 inches less than the full size of our shape. Now in 3D, we can see the hole does not cut through the back and it leaves a 2-inch back on the shape. In Pool Studio and Vizterra, we'll need to draw this as 2 separate shapes. First, we'll draw the outer wall of the firebox and set the height to 2 feet 9 inches. Next, we draw the back of the firebox as a simple rectangle and set its height to 2 inches. We're going to design all pieces of our fireplace laying down and rotate upright later. By drawing it this way, it helps us line up the shapes before rotating them upright instead of drawing each piece and rotating them one by one. Next, we'll create a chimney, starting by drawing a rectangle. We want the top of our chimney to taper in, so we'll use the arc tool in carve mode to create the shape we want. We'll use the arc tool to create the curve, then complete the shape so that the hole is formed. To use the same curve on the other side, we can quickly copy and paste the hole and mirror it under Object Modification. Now, we'll place this hole on the other side of our chimney. If not using carve, we'll use a similar technique. We'll start to draw our chimney, including the arced corners, but stop halfway through. Next, we'll copy the shape and paste it. We'll mirror it and place it next to the original half. We'll select both and press the group button to weld them together. Now we have a single complete chimney. In 3D, we see our chimney, but we want to make it thinner than our firebox. We'll lower the height to 2 feet. Now we'll adjust the elevation so that the chimney is centered on top of the firebox. Back in 2D, let's add our next detail. We want a row of tiles along the base of our chimney. We'll draw a 6-inch tall shape, just an inch wider than our chimney. In 3D, we'll make this shape 2 inches larger and adjust the elevation. Now we have a band that goes around the base of our chimney. Next, we'll create the chimney cap. In 2D, we'll draw the side profile of the cap and enter carve mode to create the opening. If not using carve mode, you'll simply draw the outside perimeter of the chimney cap. In 3D, we'll rotate our chimney cap 90 degrees so that the opening lines up with our chimney. Next, we'll reduce the height and place it on top of our fireplace. Now we're ready to put our fireplace on top of the base. We'll select all components in 2D and then go to 3D. Under Snaps and Constraints, we'll verify the angle snap is set to World Angle. Now with the Rotate tool, we'll rotate the structure upright, made easier with the World Angle snap on. Finally, we'll use the Move tool to put our fireplace on the base. Now it's time to select the materials for our fireplace. We'll apply a stucco finish to the base and the chimney. We want the inside of the firebox to be brick, so we'll double-click again on the interior faces and apply the brick materials to each one. Lastly, we'll select our band and apply our favorite 6x6 tile. Let's add a few more custom details. Back in Custom Shapes, we'll draw a pendant. In 3D, we'll rotate this upright and place it on the front of our chimney. Next, we'll add some detail inside of our firebox. In Yard Accessories, we'll find logs, balls, grates, and glass. Finally, we'll add our fire. Just like with the outdoor kitchen, we can insert fire in 2D or 3D and adjust the panel settings to make it perfect. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you need any help creating your outdoor kitchen or fireplace. You can find us online at structurestudios.com, call us at 800-778-8996, or email support@structurestudios.com.